Hello, in this video we will discuss about the plant's vascular wilts. So what is the plant vascular wilts? So it is the bacterial and fungal infection we will discuss. So the bacterial wilts and fungal wilts. So the bacterial wilts is the uh, Ralstonia bacterial species and ascomycetes involved in the case of fungi. So let's draw here is the structure of the plant, which that contains shoot system is used for photosynthesis and root system is used for the absorption of water and mineral as well as nitrogen. So this is the shoot system and this is the root system in the soil, which that is used also for the support of plant. So this is the root which when will naturally crack or wounds attract to exudates and attract the bacteria. So here is the bacteria will be moved due to the exudation. So the exudation of this sap due to the puncture of the skin of the plant. So in this way here is the cortex and this is the xylem, lumen and xylem vessel which that is used for the conduction of water, remember. So in this way here is the soil. The soil is used for the absorption of water and mineral through a root hair. So in this way after the rupturing of the epidermis as well as epidermis and cortex will lead to allow the bacterial influx, a bacterial invasion. So the bacterial plant surface attachment and penetration through natural opening, crack or wounds. So here is the bacteria going to inward due to exudation production will lead to positive chemotactic movement. So the chemoattractant will be produced as a chemoattractant and chemotactically bacteria will move toward the exudation and invade, and this bacteria and it is soil and this is the cortex and this is the bacterial infiltration of xylem vessels and in this way the infiltration through a pit. This is pit is plasmodesmata like structure. This is known as pit. Pit are many types, but here is you can understand that. So this further bacteria will be recruited due to the exudation and this is the xylem vessel. Remember xylem vessel the water will move downward to the upward and in this way the tension cohesion process will lead to outward movement upward and this unidirectional. But here is the next is the colonization of xylem vessel and in this way here is the phloem. Phloem is multidirectional movement of food, for example sugar, and this is that is why the phloem is used for the transport and conduction of sugar and food while the xylem is used for the conduction of water. So remember, so here is the pit and this is the cell wall. So the sap flow here is sap will be flow upward and the bacteria is also invade. After this invasion of bacteria that will be colonization. How it's colonization, let's begin to understand. This is the simple pit which that is used for the absorption of water and that water will be due to the cellulose, the made up of lignin and cellulose, the cell wall of the xylem vessel which that is used for the conduction of water due to the cohesion tension theory you know about. And in this way here you can see this is a xylem vessel and contain lumen and in this way the basically the xylem the bacteria will be moved inward into the xylem lumen. So after the xylem vessel lumen and in this way the xylem vessel is resist to water conduction due to bacterial growth and in this way clogging will be occur. So after this it is basically is the uh, plate-like structure which that is opening, and this is the unidirectional movement of water. So in this way the water will not move inside easily because the production of mucilage from the bacteria also inhibit, as well as the colony of the bacteria will lead to inhibit the water conduction in the thin vessel of xylem. So in this way, here is the photosynthesis. Due to the photosynthesis is due to the light, and this light leaf required light, water, and carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. In this way, the water will not approach to the leaf. So in this way, the oxygen will not release, and carbon dioxide will be, if we fix this carbon dioxide, but water is absent due to the lack of water transportation through xylem vessel clogs and water conduction inhibition due to bacteria secretion and growth. So the wilting due to clogging of xylem vessels and production of mucilage, the water conduction stop to photosynthesis stop. So that is why when the water directly proportional to the photosynthesis, so that is why when water will be stopped, so the production of sugar and photosynthesis will be stopped. In this way, the autotrophic life cycle, autotrophic life will be damaged, and the disintegration of plant materials and the semi-wilting will be occurring. In this way, the plant part wither after this dead, and the bacterial release into the soil after the complete wilt. After the complete wilting, that soil will be complete wilt, and in this way you can understand here is a shoot and root system of the plant again. So the bacteria can again invade through root system, will be again cycle, again infection will be occur to another plant. So in this way the plant temperature we will discuss. The plant invasion of this soil borne pathogen is favored by high temperature and high soil moisture contents, so we can soil wet to prevent this infection. But on the other hand, what is the best example for the infected plant? So in this way, let's begin to understand the potato and tomato. This bacterial wilt, also known as brown rot of potato, is caused by the group of soil-borne bacteria in Ralstonia solanacearum. Ralstonia solanacearum species complex. It is an economically significant disease of solanaceous vegetables such as potato and tomato. So let's begin to understand the disease avoidance strategy before planting. So the scouting for disease symptoms, accurate and early identification of the disease is vital for management. So the scouting for disease symptoms, in this way the accurate and early identification of the disease is vital for management. And on the other hand, the site selection. So the site selection we can think about that, and elimination of the sources of infection we can eliminate through bioremediation or other things, which that is we are not discussing the with detail. We can select the a healthy seed and seed treatment with hot air and water. Resistance varieties we can choose, and plant spacing we can create. And resistance varieties we can choose, and plants spacing, soil and the rhizome solarization. So the strategy is to use during the crop growth season. So in this way, the clean irrigation water, and on the other hand, the clean irrigation water, soil amendments and fertilization, weed management. We can manage the weed and remove that weeds which is easy to infect this plant vascular wilts pathogen. So on the other hand, the crop rotation, in this way the one crop will be grow in one season and next season we should not grow again and grow different species. Harvest tool and fundamental uh, equipment and sanitization and moderate storage of seed we can choose. So this was the plant vascular wilts. I hope you get this concept. Thanks, bye.